mute.
I've got a different question, but related to behavior. My banking, everybody thinks that their banking behavior, they know exactly what's going on with their finances and the way that they spend
we
money
know that that's not true,
is the best.
Yeah.
So one of my behaviors is I always go, when I go onto my banking app, I go in, I log on in the accounts, I look at my accounts and see, okay, they're all looking best than what I'd like them to be. And I go and move money around depending on maybe the house account needs a bit more money, or the business account, or whatever it is needs a little bit more money around, and then I log off. So and maybe once or twice in a month, do I even stop to look at any of the other ads or nudges that that bank has sent me? How would you get me to change my behavior? To go look at something that might improve my wellness, my overall spending habits?
Yeah, Robbie, we've been working on that for a while. And I think that if you're a person who's got a specific ritual, the only way to get the attention of a person that's performing a certain ritual is to change the ritual. So that means there must be a step in the middle that gives you language that you have not seen before. And I think the biggest crisis in the context of a lot of banking that I've seen is that they make an assumption that every time you sign in, you're seeing exactly the same message. It's going to get you to act on anything useful. Because unless it's novel and it's exciting and it's engaging, why would you ever want to act on it? And it doesn't matter if it's your bank or your social media provider. That means that there needs to be a degree of novelty, and also a way in which you can try diverse options. So that means your ability to do continuous experimentation is amplified in importance. You know what I mean? So if you think of like your example, just going in and doing certain things, what you might look at as well, if the product manager who owns a part of the business that let's just say that they sell loans, and I'm the loan product manager, and I see that you move money around and you don't need a loan, so why should I give you a nudge? I'm the person from mortgage, so why should I nudge you for mortgages? I'm from vehicle and asset finance, or I'm from the transactional side, or whatever it is. Why should I nudge you? So that's why you see that most banking institutions, when you sign in, don't break your path unless they really have to. The time when they do break the path is when you perform certain transactions. And let's say that the bank has done a deal with a service provider in the context of, let's take a kind of a different network. Let's say that you're over here, the bank is over there, and the retailer is over there. What happens is the bank has signed a deal with a retailer that basically said to the retailer, if people buy product from you with our card, we will pay you. So the bank is incentivized to nudge you to buy from this retailer and not this retailer, because that could be retailer A and this is retailer B. So they get incentivized to send you there because there's a direct monetary return. And in modern banks, if you go look at the annual reports, you'll see that the revenue that they make from those kind of relationships are enormous. It's a huge ticket item. So that means that intervening with the person on the ground at a transaction level is far more exciting than when they perform maintenance-based activities. So because then you don't want to break their sequence so that they'll feel that they're not happy with what you're providing them.